In this video, I will be demonstrating how I built a motor assembly that does horizontal lateral motion. And my idea was to have this guy here kind of be popping out of the torso of this 7-foot ghoul. And of course, I'll probably add some lights and smoke and other special effects. But this design was inspired by Erie Acre Cemetery, where they use a drawer slide. So this I bought at Home Depot, and this is the 14-inch size. You can get them larger sizes if you want. And I'm using a standard wiper motor, 12 volt, 5 amp power supply. And I have a shaft extender because I had to raise up the shaft in order to clear the wood here. So here you can see that I basically have two aluminum rods attached to each other. I had to play around with the right size and the right spacing. This is just a craft hobby piece, and this is aluminum that I bought and I cut it to size. And the reason why I pulled a little rubber stopper off is because I want, in this version, I want my drawer slide to actually come out a little bit beyond, so that when this rotates all the way around, it has the clearance to come out. So the motor is shifted a little bit over to the left instead of right behind the drawer slide. And lastly, I decided to attach a speed controller to the motor. That's optional. You could also lower the voltage and have the motor just go a bit slower. So let's give it a shot. So this is the top speed, and I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Now, one thing about speed controllers that I find is that they seem to add a bit more noise to the whole entire assembly. So I may try just dropping the voltage down and seeing if it's going to be slow enough for my purposes. And the last thing is that, let me turn this off. The motor is attached with fencing bracket to hold it in place. And that's about it for the design. Just notice that I had to use the washers to add the right spacing so that the bar would clear the top of the motor shaft.